Lovely. We're in the right territory now. Anytime now we can come out. Anytime now. Just after the London Stock Exchange open, we have received a signal. Here's the signal here, dark red candle, a sell signal. We are with the bears today. Deploy the bear soldier. This area here, which is a lighter shade of grey, is the zone where we believe the price might go into. It's a bit dodgy today because we've got some sell signals, but the market really can go either way, to be quite honest, because it's been very volatile in the last few days. So we're hoping that the price gravitates towards these three areas here where these lines are, this area, and there's one just out of shot. So we're looking to place a stop loss, last line of defense at the top here, which we're never going to get to. Our actual stop loss is here, just above the 200-day moving average. That's where our actual stop loss is, which is 13 points. This one's going to be a 1-to-1. The first line is our first take profit area. Anywhere below here is fine with us. So hopefully it doesn't do too much craziness today and it just rejects the 200-day moving average. This is the 200-day moving average, this line here. Hopefully we reject that and come back down and do what we want it to do. But I cannot tell because, like I said, the market has been really erratic. Looking at the hourly chart, you can see there's been a lot of bearish behavior, a lot of sell-offs, a complete sell-off. This market, the US oil, lost 10% of its market share in the last week. This spike, this huge spike here, is a very ugly spike, but I know a lot of people put their money just up here. They've put a stop loss here, hoping for the price to continue to go down. That's a 200-point spike. It's a very large spike. So the price might gravitate to this area here, and it might gravitate to these areas. These areas is where I'm anticipating it to gravitate to. I think I've prematurely here grayed out these dollar signs here, but the price hasn't actually reached. I don't think it has actually stopped them out yet, but it just appears that it's going to do so. So I've grayed them out already. Hopefully they will take them out and then they will come down and follow us down and give us the profit which we're after. If not, we will get stopped out and that's it. We'll take a hit and then we'll just wait for another opportunity. Lovely move. It happened very quickly. That is the low. That represents the low of the day. It took it straight away. It took it straight away. As per usual, it hasn't gone into our zone, but hopefully by the next candle it will go into our zone. That's 99% spent on that candle. If it can follow suit, we'll be okay today. Hopefully we can get this done in a short period of time. If we can do it in 2 or 3 candles, that's brilliant. That would be brilliant. I'm not sure whether I should have just jumped out just then, because that was a 1-to-1 when it spiked down. It was straight 1-to-1. We could have just jumped out then. However, I was looking at it and I'm thinking that it's going to go down a bit further. Now look, 13% spent on this candle and it's going the opposite direction. Let's see if it just comes down a bit for us. Right, that's a good sign. A huge rejection from the 9-day moving average here. See that rejection there? Very good sign. It blasted up, but it's coming right back down. If it gives us a new daily low with this candle, we should get into the zone and be in the money on this one. There's the new low. That's good. 88% spent on the candle. Will it go into the take profit zone? It's pulling back. Don't like that. 91% spent on the candle. Don't like the pullbacks at all. Lovely. We're in the right territory now. Anytime now we can come out. Anytime now. 79% spent on the candle. I don't want it to draw back on me. 80%. 16 points in. 18 points in. 20 points. We're out. Lovely. Lovely, that was nice. I like that. It was a nice trade. That's exactly where I actually wanted it to go for a change. I wanted it to go just near this take profit. See the word? I wanted it to go in the middle of that word. That would have been fine for me around this area. So I'm very happy with that trade. It was a bit hairy up here when it started rejecting. It started going up here, but then I was looking at the 9-day moving average to make sure that it rejects the 9-day. It rejected it quite fiercely, and then it was all sailing from there. I know it's going to dump because from the areas of interest that we saw on the hourly chart, we know that there's a few points of interest which is going to go for. It's gunning for those areas, especially these lines which I've drawn. So we just went between the first line, which is this one here, and the second line, which is this one here. But we do know that it's going to come down. That's what we believe anyway, because of what the analysis we done on the hourly chart earlier. So it's got legs on it. It can go, but we're not greedy. We cannot be greedy in this game because that gets us into trouble. Right, so now we're looking at the hourly chart. You can see that the anticipation we had here, that these soldiers will fall, they have now fallen, which we rightly knew was going to happen. But the next point of interest here is here, here, and here. These are the soldiers that will fall, maybe later on or whatnot. The point is, we do not know when they're going to fall. I believe they're going to fall, but I don't know when and how. So that is why we've jumped out now, because the price can come straight down and take these stops, these 3 stops. It can take these areas, or the price from here can go up, take these people's stops, and then come back down. It can even go up further, take this stop here, and then come back down. We're not sure about the route that it's going to take, but we do know that the price is going to come down. So if you've got any ways that you do it, or if you've got any methods which you would like to share, put them in the comment section. Let everyone see. Let us see if we can all have a different way to skin this cat. I would like to see other people's ways of doing things and how they approach the market and where they put their stops, etc, etc. It would be a good thing to see. Just before I go, look, we're just looking back at the 5-minute chart. You can see it's gone straight down. It's gone straight down through that zone to the point 2. This is our area of interest, point 2. This is a point 1. We got it in the middle somewhere, but it's gone straight to it. It didn't go up and then come down, which it could have done, like we said, but we don't know. So this time we could have stayed in and reaped a bit more, but we do not know, and we have to hedge our bets, because another time it might go straight back up, take our stops, and then come down. I've seen it too often, so I do not get greedy, and I do not get FOMO either, because a lot of people will have FOMO right now saying, oh look, you could have made an extra double or triple. But you've got to understand, tomorrow it will do the same thing, but the price will not come straight down. It will go up, take our stops, go all the way up, and then it will come down. So the best thing is to kind of have an average price, an average take profit, and then just go on, and then you just get wins all the time. So until next time.